Good evening. Respected school board members, teachers, parents, and community members. My name is Sam, and I'm an activist, a spoken word poet, an advocate for youth voice, and a community parent. When I say I'm a community parent, I mean that in the communities I'm a part of, we do believe that it takes a village to raise a child, and so every adult plays a prominent and responsible role in raising every child in that community. When I was in high school, my sister gave birth to twins, a boy and a girl. My nephew, right at the gate, was this quiet, calm, what you'd typically call pleasant-natured child. My niece, on the other hand, hardly ever slept. I'm sure you all know what that feels like on some level or the other. When she woke up from an all too brief nap, she would scrunch up her face, ball her fist so tightly that she would get completely red in the face, and she would scream bloody murder, right? I was still young at that time. I was only in high school. So I was terrified of this kid, and I actively stayed away from her, my own niece, for years, just because I didn't want to upset her. But then as I became an adult and my family started to give me responsibility over my niece and my nephew, I started realizing I don't get to do that. We, as adults, don't get to do that. We don't get to give away children. We don't get to say, I am not going to engage with you. We definitely don't get to place value judgments on our kid and say, you're a good kid because you're quiet, and you're a bad kid because you're loud. You're worthy or you're unworthy of love. We don't get to keep some children and throw some children away. All of us, as adults, especially in roles of power and roles of responsibility, we have one job. That is to love, protect, and value all of our children. And that means providing inclusive, evidence-based, science-based, comprehensive sex education that keeps every single one of our kids healthy, happy, well-informed, and safe. And for all of the parents who disagree with that process, that is the reason why we have the opt-out option that is provided to them. I would strongly advise that they take it, because if I don't get to make decisions about their children, they certainly shouldn't get to make decisions about mine. Thank you.
Thank you. Next.